And we cannot forget the mysterious death of this beautiful young lady, Mitrice Richardson. Some of y'all might have forgotten, but I didn't, because I'm here in California and LA, not too far from where a lot of this happened. And I said, why would they let this black woman walk out 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning in a pitch black area, no cell phone, no money in her pocket, just the clothes on her back, and just let her walk out of the police station like that? They would not have let a white woman or any other woman of another race just walk out 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning unsupervised down this winding road in the middle of no goddamn where. I have been to that part of LA before. It is pitch black. You can't see your hand in front of your face. There's a bunch of mountains and hills, and anything could have happened to this young woman when they let her just walk out unsupervised. So let's talk about Mitrice Richardson. Said she was a 24-year-old intelligent, creative, and deeply curious about the world. She had recently graduated from Cal State Fullerton with a degree in psychology and philosophy. It was known for her warmth, humor, and unconventional thinking. And it says here, she also struggled quietly with mental health issues, something her family was aware of and actively monitoring, but Mitrice was not violent, reckless, or prone to disappearing without explanation. What happened to her in September 2009 would become one of the most controversial law enforcement cases in modern California history. And let me keep going. So it says here, the night everything went wrong. On September 16, 2009, Mitrice went alone to Jeffrey's Malibu, an upscale restaurant. Witnesses later described her behavior as confused, distracted, and erratic. She reportedly attempted to play with someone else's credit card and wandered between tables talking to strangers. And restaurant staff contacted the Los Angeles County Sheriff Department. Deputies arrived and arrested Mitrice for misdemeanor trespassing after she could not pay her bill. She was transported to the Los Hills Sheriff Station shortly after 10:30 p.m. So there's some photos of her there. And it says here, here's the point where the case becomes indefensible. Despite acknowledged odd behavior, late night timing, no car, no phone, no purse, no money, no transportation, family calling to retrieve her. They wouldn't even let her family come to pick her up. They just let her walk out early in the morning with nothing, just the clothes on her back and the shoes on her feet. That's what they think of black women, all of us. Mitrice was released from custody at approximately 12:28 a.m. alone into a dark rural area miles from home. I don't know if y'all been down that way. I've been there before. It is pitch black. You can't see nothing. When I say pitch black, there's no light. There's nothing there. It's just darkness. Her mother, Latoya Richardson, called the station repeatedly, begging deputies not to release her daughter overnight, offering to drive immediately to pick her up. Her mother. She was told Mitrice would be held. She wasn't. And let me keep going. Walking into darkness. Security footage captured Mitrice walking out of the station and heading into the darkness. That was the last confirmed sighting of her alive. They just let her walk out just like nothing. So much for the cops. What is that thing? Protect and serve? No, they don't. Not when it comes to black women. You can't trust the cops neither. You can't trust none of them bastards. Steep canyons, mountain terrain, wild life, no sidewalks, minimal lighting, no late night services. It's pitch black down that way. It's only a handful of light you can see. The rest is just nothing but darkness. Deputies did not arrange transportation. They did not conduct a mental health evaluation. They did not notify her family upon release. They didn't say nothing. They didn't tell them nothing. 8 months of silence. And the cold part is they had fools here in LA setting up GoFundMe's in Mitrice's name, trying to raise money for the family. And I remember her mother was on KG Late saying, we do not have a GoFundMe. We do not have any fundraiser. We see they have lots of people who have made quite a bit of money off of our daughter's case. Don't send the people any more money. It is nothing but a scam. I mean, these Negroes ain't shit. Having fundraisers in a deceased woman's name so they could profit off of it. Yes, that happened. For months, Mitrice's family searched relentlessly. Volunteers canvassed canyons, flyers were posted, media attention grew, yet law enforcement responses were slow, defensive, and often contradictory. Then in August 2010, hikers discovered partial skeleton remains in a dark canyon roughly 6 miles from where Mitrice was last seen. The remains were scattered, consistent with animal activity. Her skull was located months later, found separately in another area. The condition of the remains made it impossible to determine cause of death. Whether foul play occurred, whether she died shortly after release or survived for some time. So, theories: exposure after disorientation, foul play after release, law enforcement negligence, missed opportunity to save her. Had deputies waited until morning, allowed family pickup or arranged safe transport, Mitrice would almost certainly be alive. They just let her just walk out in pitch black darkness. Lawsuit and accountability. Mitrice's family filed a wrongful death lawsuit against LA County. In 2014, the county agreed to a $900,000 settlement while denying liability. No deputy was criminally charged. No official disciplinary action brought public closure. So, yeah, maybe exposure. I'm thinking it was foul play. The area was not secure. No surveillance tracked her path. Some believe she encountered someone after leaving the station. That's what I will always believe. I believe she ran into one of them white tea folks up there in the middle of nowhere, and they took her out. So that is very common with them folks. They have been doing this shit for a long time to black folks and black women. So you think Nolan Wells' case is mysterious? Well, this is another mysterious case. We will never know what happened to this young lady. The unanswered death of Mitrice Richardson. We'll never know what happened to this young lady. And you think them folks care? So if they didn't do any wrongdoing, why in the fuck did they pay the family $900,000, which ain't shit? Because you can't put a price on a human life, you know. I'm glad the family got some kind of compensation. It should have been $20-30 million because they really fucked up. Keep black women and young girls safe, because if we don't look after each other, nobody will. In a mouth.